This scene was practically a repeat of 2 weeks ago when Hampton police dug up the remains of 25-year-old James Michael Willersdorf. This time, Police Captain Fred Gauncey feels these remains belong to James's sister, Carol Marie, who was mentally and physically handicapped like her brother, but Carol Marie has been missing for some 14 years.
We could only find witnesses that had last seen Carol Marie around 1966 to 1967. And that prompted us to extend the investigation and look for this body.
Police dug some 2 feet under the floorboards of a room in this house to uncover the body that is presumed to be Carol Ann Willersdorf. They found her body several feet away from where her brother was found. Don Spady bought this house from Mrs. Elizabeth Willersdorf more than a year ago. He and his partner Henry Dixon thought their problems were over after the first body was found.
Mr. Dixon was raking under the house right down here. And cleaning up, we were getting ready to put the new floor in, and he hooked into the sleeve of the coat that the first one was buried in. And then we really were shocked over the second one.
In Hampton, Don Roberts, The Daily News. The involuntary manslaughter charge filed against Mrs. Elizabeth Willersdorf seems to point to negligence in the death of her 25-year-old son James and her 10-year-old daughter Carol Marie. Both were severely mentally retarded and physically incapacitated. But because of facilities like the Sarah Barnwell Hudgens Center here in Hampton, getting help for the retarded has been made a lot easier.
Parents tend to feel that they are alone and don't know where to turn.
Parent-client coordinator Marge Toppin and executive director Roger Wanter work with handicapped adults and kids nearly every day here at the Sarah Barnwell Hudgens Center in Hampton. Both agree the negative connotations associated with retardation are still with us in 1981, but not as prevalent as back in the 60s.
The families are less traumatized by having a handicapped child. They know services are available and something can be done, and their neighbors accept it. There have been television programs that emphasize this. It's been easier for them to see the need and the problem that their children have and the need to do something about it.
This summer, the private nonprofit Sarah Barnwell Hudgens Center has worked with some 290 adults and kids almost on a daily basis to help stimulate mental and physical growth as well as independence. Toppin says that help also extends to the parents.
Not only do they realize that they're getting help, but that there are others just like them.
In Hampton, Don Roberts, The Daily News.